Alright, Shalom YouTube, back again. Brother Mitchell with another video. Taking a break from the plantation. Had a lot of thoughts run through my head, and I got some communication from a few people who actually want to come and visit the assembly. You know, they'll listen to Pastor Dow, and they were asking if Pastor had any people in the area, in the Houston area. That's where I'm at, and of course we're here. I'm here, and so they want to link up. And so, you know, I get text messages or I'll receive some emails or whatever, and everybody wants to know what this church building is. I don't know why, but everybody's looking for a building to go to or some type of church to show up to. No, we don't have a building. I mean, we don't have a church. We don't have anything we're renting out or anything of that nature. In the Bible, you know, let me pull up my tablet here. But I kind of jotted some things down. But you know, in the Bible, they had the assembly, or they had the gathering, the assembling together. They had them in homes, all throughout the renewed covenant or the New Testament, if I could say that. And every time Paul wrote to somebody, you can kind of go through his letters, you'll see he saluted, or he greeted the saints, should I say, or the brothers and the sisters scattered abroad. He greeted them which were in homes. And so that's what we do. We are in a home. We're gathering at my physical home. Now on the Sabbath, I call it the tabernacle. You know what I mean? And we're all welcome to be there, and you know, just respect the home, of course, because 6 days a week is where I live. It's where I dwell. But I have no issues with opening up the doors of my home to actually entreat the brethren to come on in and assemble together. So anyway, I believe I jotted down some notes here, but in Philemon is chapter 1:2. It says, this is Paul speaking here, and he says, and to our beloved Apphia and Archippus, our fellow soldier, and to the church in thy house. So he's talking about the assembling together, the assembly, the church in his home, in thy home. And this is Philemon's home he's speaking to. And so in the book of Romans chapter 16, he had greeted Priscilla and Aquila. He says that they're his helpers in Yeshua HaMashiach. And he said, likewise greet the church, that means the assembly, that is in their house, is what it says. And so he keeps talking about the church that is in people's home, is what he's talking about. And so when we go to Colossians 4:15, and this is my last one, and there's many others. I'm actually say one more, but it says, salute the brethren which are in Laodicea and Nymphas, and the church which is in his house, which is Nymphas' house. So once again, we see three evidences here of churches, people coming together in thy home. And so basically we're having to go back to that, because after we come out of Christianity and we're lost and we don't know what to do, and you know, I went through a lot of groups, the GOCCs, you know, GMSs, I used to watch online. You know, a lot of people I used to watch online, you know what I mean? And, you know, once I came across Pastor Dow's channel, I took a liking to it, and it was just something different. I just seen somebody doing the word, not just speaking it, not just teaching it. A lot of people, you know, they read a lot of books, and all they do, they have a lot up here in the mind. But very few people I see who are doing it. And so once I became affiliated with this ministry, once I became what the world would call a member, but once I came into the body, you know, I'm gonna just say that once I came to the body with the Straightway Truth Ministries, I began to actually open up doors to my home and invite people to come in. But you know, my pastor is Pastor Dow. So now if people want to get in touch with people around here, they get in touch with me in this area, and I open up the doors to my home, and we meet it together on the Sabbath day. That's a whole nother subject. But actually I had a few Christians hit me up, and they thought I was meeting up on Sundays. No, we're meeting up on what you call Saturday, is what we're doing. You know, it's the Sabbath day, you know, one of the Father's feasts, which is the first feast in Leviticus 23. You know what I mean? So we meet up and gather on that day. And you know what? I have some here too. It says Acts 20, right? Verse 7, it says, and upon the first day of the week, when the disciples came together to break bread, Paul preached unto them, ready to depart on the morrow, and continued his speech until midnight. You know what I mean? So midnight. And so that means that the sun set, because you know we reckon a day sundown to sundown. So if they met on the first day of the week started at sundown. You know what I mean? A lot of people, they use this verse here to prove that, you know, they gather on Sundays or something of that nature. But nah, he just preached until midnight. You know, we're reading from a Greek perspective, you know what I mean? The Eurocentric perspective, if you know what I'm saying. But anyway, I just want to throw that out there. No, we gather in my home. So, and we come together in homes, really all across the U.S. I mean, we got a lot of home fellowships, but it's in the home. It's where it is. It's nowhere else. It's in the home. So we don't got money to be wasting, renting out buildings and things of that nature. But we have to have trusted brethren that we allow to come in, because this is our home. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, hopefully they kind of give you some comprehension. But there's a few other places, even in the Word, in the book, where it talks about greeting in your home. You know what I mean? Whenever the apostles came together for the day of Pentecost, they were in an upper room. In an upper room of what? An upper room of a home, I'm pretty sure. You know, like I said, I got it right in front of me, but go back and read it. They were together, at least in a room. We know that for sure. And so that's what we do know. Oh man, sorry about that. That's somebody trying to call me. But anyway, we got a few of these people hitting us up, but now you have more of an idea while we're meeting in the home. We're going back to the old ways after the death, burial, resurrection, and the ascension of the Messiah. So we're going right back to those days, and this is what we do. So anyway, you got things you want to reach out to me, you in the area, you want to get with me, now you know. So leave a comment and we'll get with you. All right, shalom.